Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 8.
Let's go. Pat the 60, pat the 60.
McCarthy operating from the gun. And he fires one incomplete.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson, 58 yards. And the Vikings march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. But Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, man. You know, player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Ready, ready. Drill, 52, ready.
Now Love. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. The first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And a loose football. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
2nd and 9.
Set. 5. 90 seconds.
To throw now. Here's Love. He finds his man. Complete. That's Reed. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 18. A good pickup there at 22.
A gain of 22 yards. And the first down.
But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn the TV off, turn the TV off. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Crazy, scary.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And now Love going to change things up.
60 reps. 10 cycles. Ready?
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Here's Love. Caught on the slant. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Down. 33. Yellow.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Foot shot. 17. Ready.
Love now. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft from 6 yards away. And the Packers are an extra point away from drawing level. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And this one too low.
So many qualities coaches tick off when they talk about, hey, what is it going to take to make an excellent quarterback? Accuracy has to rank near the top of every list.
Talk about arm strength, that's great. Mobility, great, but you need that accuracy in there. That one well in front of his man.
Yeah, now they're going to face a big third down.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Jones. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. This a 2nd and 8. Here's McCarthy. This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. But 3rd down coming up.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
And that is incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
That's to his running back, complete. And he is trying to get to the marker. Going to depend on his spot, but I'm not sure he got there, and he did not.
Let's go now. 52 blue. Ready.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Ready, break.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing. Love. And Watson has it right side. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down.
It's a gain of 18. And the Packers 1st down. A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Green Bay.
Ready. 10 cycle. 33. Yellow. Ready. Go.
Love looking to throw it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set, ready.
Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a third and short, 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A 5-yard gain.
Love, he's going to change the play here. Back to throw now on 1st down. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. And that is incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to get it back here just past the 35.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. Zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Oh, now how about this return? He's to midfield. And it'll end there as he goes out of bounds, but a heck of a return all the way inside the opposite 40.
What a tug of war this game has been. A tie at the half. I remember when I was playing, my coaches always talked about the first 5 minutes of each half. That's where you can gain the momentum and seize an opportunity. We've got one team in position to do that right now.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
On play action. Love to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Romeo Doubs, 36 yards. And the Packers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along?
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
37-yard line.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
At the 60, at the 60. Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison, go!
Throwing is McCarthy. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, Vikings! T.J. Hockenson, 50 yards. And the Vikings have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A third quarter now, and a one-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Looking to throw. Love. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
And that will be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one, not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Love to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hut, hut.
Now the toss to Jones, running right. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Complete to Addison on the out route. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Vikings 1st down.
Check
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Great stop by Devontae Wyatt, breaking through the line and stopping it cold. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Still 15 yards to go, second down. Now McCarthy. This one caught over the middle. It's Oliver, the tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a first and 10 at the 11.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Hawk 7, Bronco 80. Viking 18, Cowboy 80. Ready.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Over the middle, complete. That's Oliver. From the 5, second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 5-yard line.
To the air with McCarthy. Now he'll tuck this and run. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? Third and 4. McCarthy going to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. They juked him. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And last time went for it on fourth, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. So now they have to contend with second and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is third down.
A gain of 2 makes it third down and 10.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Packers first down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down.
Fourth quarter,
Packers.
down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a first and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now he's going to step up and run. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Here's second down and 3.
Drill 52. Check, cut.
Now Love. Now a run here off the RP. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
4 yards. And it's third down.
Love looking to throw it. Oh, and that's
Thank you.
Their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Tried to run the clock out, weak ass nigga.